It's time to start adding some of those finishing details to this house with countertops, railings, and finishing those beautiful wood floors. beautiful projects that we've just completed. And as much fun as I've enjoyed this entire process, showing all the behind the scenes or behind the wall steps that we take to make sure that the end product turns out as beautiful as it does, there is definitely something gratifying about watching that project just complete. And we completed a couple of really beautiful ones. And the first one I wanted to comment on was the floors. And with it, I know that there's a lot of stuff that we're trying to show the whole story, but we can't really show everything. So we showed the floors getting sanded. We showed them getting a top coat, but it wasn't just one of each of those steps, was it?
No, you're exactly right. Every part of the process of this house happens multiple times. You don't put one coat of paint on the wall, you don't put one coat of finish on the floor, it's multiple everythings, and then if need be, it's touched up again at the very end. Most of the time it's 3 coats of finish on the floor. We don't have any staining in this floor, it's all natural, so there's a total of 3 coats, and at the very end, when it's all cleaned up, and we come through and do our final inspection, we may even do one more buffing coat. You don't want to get too thick with the finish, but you want to have that final luster, the depth to the floor that just gives it that's pow, that's wow.
Well, it already looks beautiful, so it'll be fun to see that come together too. So another thing that turned out really beautiful was the countertops. And you did something unique by doing quartz really everywhere. I mean, you even did it in the garage, which is not normal, right? So why did you choose quartz?
Because I wanted the wow factor, number one. I just think it's the right thing to do in this caliber home. Quartz is the choice of many people. Once again, I asked my designers, what's everybody putting in? Why are they putting it in? I picked 2 different kinds of quartz there's 1 layer of quartz for the main level and another look of quartz downstairs in the bar and the bathroom area downstairs. But just consistency. I thought it'd be just kind of a cool wow factor in the house.
Yeah, well, they're very beautiful. I know there's also a resilience that comes into it. You've got the white oak that's very resilient. It's a really tough wood. And the quartz is very stain resistant too, isn't it?
It's a pretty kid resistant house now.
Or sloppy adult.
Go ahead, let him
right?
go. Have at it.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about is the railings. So the railings, very beautiful. And it's really nice watching them get added because of how much they add to each of their spaces. But along with how pretty they are, there's a benefit to using black versus a different color, right? Why did you do it?
I want your eyes to go through the railing. I don't want your eyes to stop at the railing. I want you to see the pond. I want you to see out in the front open area and watch the deer and the pheasants run by. When you use a light color, the light reflects off of it, so your eye kind of stops there, or it's a barricade. When you use black, the light absorbs into the railing and your eye just kind of goes through that. And that's the main goal for using a black or a dark color in the railing product.
Thank you so much for checking out this video. We so appreciate all the likes and support everyone has given us throughout this entire process. We are officially moving into the final stages of finishing this gorgeous house. So if you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the final reveal. Other than that, have a wonderful day.